The peace summit between Earth and the Galactic Council was meant to symbolize a new era of cooperation. Delegates from both sides gathered in a grand hall, filled with the hum of anticipation. The American president stood at the forefront, advocating for mutual respect and peaceful coexistence. But amid the discussions, a disguised council agent stealthily approached, blending into the crowd. In a sudden, shocking moment, the agent struck, assassinating the president in full view of the assembled delegates. Chaos erupted as security forces rushed to contain the situation. Earth's delegation reacted with disbelief and outrage, the images of the president's lifeless body broadcasted worldwide. The shockwaves of this event reverberated through Earth, igniting a firestorm of grief and fury among its people. In the aftermath, Earth's leaders convened an emergency meeting. The room was tense with the weight of the recent tragedy. Military generals and political figures, their faces etched with anger and sorrow, debated their next move. The realization dawned that diplomacy had failed. The assassination was a clear message from the Galactic Council. Earth was to be subjugated or destroyed. Amid the heated discussions, a decision emerged. Retaliation was not just necessary, it was imperative. The president's assassination could not go unanswered. Earth's leaders unveiled a secret contingency plan, one that had been long prepared but never used: the activation of an ancient fleet of warships. This fleet, a relic of a bygone era, held the key to Earth's vengeance. The ancient fleet's history was shrouded in mystery. Millennia ago, Earth had been a formidable force in the galaxy, with technological advancements that surpassed imagination. This fleet, the pinnacle of that era's ingenuity, had been hidden away as civilizations rose and fell, its existence known only to a secret order tasked with its preservation. This order, through generations, maintained and upgraded the fleet, preparing for a time when Earth might need its power once again. The fleet's technological prowess included advanced weaponry, unparalleled defense systems, and propulsion technology far beyond current capabilities. Hidden in vast underground bunkers, the ships lay dormant, awaiting the call to arms. The process of mobilizing the fleet began with urgency. Engineers and technicians, sworn to secrecy, worked tirelessly to awaken the dormant systems. Ancient codes were inputted, power cores reactivated, and weapons systems brought online. Earth's military personnel, trained in the use of this advanced technology, prepared for deployment. As the ships rose from their hidden bunkers, their sleek forms and deadly potential became a symbol of Earth's resolve. A final warning was issued to the Galactic Council, a declaration that Earth's retribution was imminent if they did not surrender those responsible for the assassination. The warning was met with arrogance and dismissal, setting the stage for an all-out war. Earth was ready to unleash its ancient fleet, driven by a thirst for vengeance, and the need to restore honor to their fallen leader. The galaxy braced itself for the wrath of a reawakened power, long thought dormant but now ready to strike with devastating force. The ancient fleet began its ascent from hidden bases scattered across Earth. Sleek and formidable, these warships took to space, their designs a testament to a bygone era of technological supremacy. Each vessel was equipped with advanced weaponry capable of massive destruction, shields impervious to most known attacks, and propulsion systems that outpaced any current technology. As they left Earth's atmosphere, they formed a formidable armada, ready to unleash devastation on their targets. The first targets were carefully selected, key planets and military installations of the Galactic Council, chosen to maximize impact and send a clear message. The initial assaults were swift and merciless. A major Council military base, considered impregnable, was the first to fall. Earth's warships descended upon it, unleashing a barrage of plasma cannons and railguns that tore through defenses with brutal efficiency. The base, reduced to rubble within minutes, left no survivors to report back. Next, a city on a Council-allied planet faced Earth's wrath. The warships targeted infrastructure and population centers, obliterating them with precision strikes. The destruction was total, and the city's remains served as a grim reminder of Earth's newfound might. The galaxy watched in stunned silence as reports of the devastation spread. The sheer efficiency and brutality of Earth's warships left an indelible mark, instilling fear in the hearts of Council members and their allies. Within the Galactic Council, panic and confusion reigned. Leaders, previously confident in their dominance, now grappled with the reality of Earth's unexpected military might. Emergency meetings were convened, and frantic strategies were debated. Initial attempts to mount a counterattack were quickly crushed by the superior firepower and defenses of Earth's ancient fleet. Council ships sent to intercept the warships were obliterated before they could pose any real threat. This overwhelming display of force further demoralized the Council's forces, eroding their will to fight. The once unified Council found itself fractured, with member planets beginning to question their allegiance and security. In the midst of the chaos, Earth broadcasted a message to the galaxy. The transmission was clear and resolute, delivered with the gravitas of a civilization wronged and determined to exact justice. Earth declared its intent for vengeance, detailing the assassination of the American president as an act of war that could not go unanswered. The message was a stark warning to all: those who aligned with the Galactic Council would face similar retribution. It emphasized Earth's new stance against oppression and highlighted the advanced capabilities of their ancient fleet. This broadcast served not only as a declaration of intent but also as a demonstration of power, making it clear that Earth would no longer tolerate threats or subjugation. The galaxy, now aware of Earth's resurgence, found itself at a crossroads. The once dominant Galactic Council, now reeling from Earth's onslaught, faced an uncertain future. Earth's message resonated with oppressed planets and factions, who saw in it a beacon of hope and a call to resistance. The balance of power had shifted dramatically, and the galaxy braced itself for the next phase of this unprecedented conflict. Fear and uncertainty rippled through the member planets of the Galactic Council. The devastating assaults by Earth's ancient fleet left a lasting impression, and governments struggled to maintain control. On numerous planets, citizens took to the streets, demanding that their leaders seek peace with Earth or even declare independence from the Galactic Council. The unity that once held the Council together began to fracture as fear of Earth's vengeance spread. Political factions, previously loyal to the Council, started advocating for separation and neutrality to avoid becoming the next target of Earth's formidable warships. Amid this chaos, Earth's special forces initiated a series of high-profile assassinations targeting Council leaders. These operations were meticulously planned and executed with precision. One such assassination involved the Council's chief military strategist, whose removal crippled the Council's defense planning. Another saw the execution of a prominent Council diplomat during a live broadcast, sending a clear and chilling message to all who watched. These public executions were broadcast across the galaxy, showcasing Earth's reach and capability to strike at the heart of its enemies. Each assassination was strategically chosen to destabilize the Council further and instill fear among its remaining leaders. As Earth's brutal campaign continued, shifting alliances became inevitable. Some member planets, witnessing the relentless efficiency of Earth's special forces, began to distance themselves from the Council. They feared retribution and sought ways to avoid the destructive path Earth had carved through the galaxy. In contrast, other planets saw an opportunity to align with the rising power. These factions reached out to Earth, offering valuable intelligence and support in exchange for protection and assurances of their safety. These clandestine communications hinted at a growing resistance within the Council's ranks, as planets sought to hedge their bets against the Council's uncertain future. The Galactic Council, once a symbol of galactic unity and strength, found itself in a state of desperation. Leaders convened in frantic meetings, attempting to regroup and form a cohesive defense strategy. However, internal power struggles and rising paranoia weakened their efforts. Trust among Council members eroded as suspicions of betrayal and fear of assassination took root. Each failed counterattack and loss of key leaders only deepened the fractures within the Council. Their attempts to muster a coordinated response against Earth's might were stymied by their own internal discord, rendering them increasingly ineffective. The Council's desperation grew, overshadowed by the relentless and strategic assaults from Earth's forces, leaving their future hanging precariously in the balance. The ancient fleet emerged from hyperspace, surrounding the Galactic Council's central command planet. The sky darkened as warships filled the atmosphere, casting a foreboding shadow over the Council's last stronghold. The battle commenced with an intensity that shook the planet to its core. Earth's ships unleashed a barrage of advanced weaponry, their plasma cannons and rail guns decimating the Council's defenses. Defensive turrets exploded in fiery bursts, and the Council's fleet, outmatched and outgunned, was systematically obliterated. The scale of destruction was immense, with strategic strikes tearing through shields and fortifications, leaving nothing but devastation in their wake. Despite the Council's desperate attempts to mount a defense, their efforts crumbled under the relentless assault. As the outer defenses fell, Earth's warships breached the Council's final stronghold. Ground forces descended, storming the headquarters with lethal precision. Elite soldiers moved through the corridors, executing remaining leaders with cold efficiency. The chaos within the stronghold mirrored the battle outside, as Council members made futile attempts to escape or surrender. Panic spread as Earth's forces closed in, leaving no room for mercy. The final moments of the Council were marked by desperation and defeat. Leaders who once commanded respect and authority now faced their end, their pleas for clemency ignored. The stronghold, once a symbol of power, became a scene of carnage and conquest. With the Council's leadership eradicated, Earth's forces turned their attention to the complete destruction of the headquarters. Explosives were planted, and the subsequent blasts reduced the once mighty structure to rubble. The annihilation was swift and total, erasing any trace of the Council's command center from existence. The ruins stood as a stark reminder of Earth's vengeance, the silence after the battle echoing through the void. The symbolic destruction signified the end of an era, the fallen headquarters a testament to the ferocity and determination of Earth's campaign. The dust settled over the ruins, marking the conclusion of the brutal retaliation. In the aftermath, the galaxy was thrown into chaos. The power vacuum left by the Council's demise led to the rise of rogue factions, each vying for control over different sectors. Planets once united under the Council now faced internal strife and external threats, struggling to maintain order amidst the turmoil. Earth, having exacted its revenge, began to retreat, focusing on rebuilding and consolidating its power. The newfound status of Earth as a feared and respected force reshaped the galactic order. The brutal retaliation had ensured Earth's sovereignty and secured its position as a major power, but it also left a legacy of fear and uncertainty. Reflections on the cost of vengeance emerged, as both the victors and the vanquished grappled with the consequences of the conflict.